Coming up, folks, again, Alex Jones back live. Sudden flood of asylum requests at U.S.-Mexico border as it looks like the Congress may be set to create the North American Union and get rid of the borders. And if you think more cheap labor is going to help this country, when the government has a welfare state going, I got a bridge I want to sell you. We're going to be breaking that down. Here's the London Guardian. The NSA is turning the internet into a total surveillance system. I saw that headline on Drudge Saturday, and I went and search engined that with Infowars.com at the end of it and found hundreds of links with similar headlines in the last 15 years with us saying exactly that. Not again tooting my horn, but we didn't just say the whole internet's designed by DARPA to be a total control grid, to create the mind of God, to predict the future. Because I have media call me and go, you think they want to be God? You say they want to predict the future? No, I don't say that. They say that. I'm just, all the stuff that they were saying in white papers is now public. That's and I don't know if that's all going to happen. I don't know if they're going to get Elysium level life extension, but that's the goal they're shooting for. They've got one of the heads of Google and others openly saying they're going to build space colonies for the elite. People ask, well, how will the atmosphere work? That spacecraft in Elysium is a 1940s, 50s design of a spinning space station that would hold the atmosphere in if it was big enough for a ring world type plan. The problem is it'd have to be contained unless it was ultra massive. The spinning would give you gravity, not hold the atmosphere in. It would have to be, I don't know, some estimates are like 1,000 miles around and spinning fast enough to hold the atmosphere in. But it's a side issue. The point is, this is the type of stuff they're developing. This isn't science fiction. We're living in the 21st century. Buck Rogers, baby. Briefly, American Drug War II, Cannabis Destiny. We are the exclusive distributor of this, exposing how deadly the real drug war is and how the CPS is drugging kids. It gets into pharmaceuticals, all of it. Very powerful film available, InfoWarsStore.com. All right, going back to Watson. Watson, in the 3-4 minutes we've got left, comments on the outrageous statements of Obama coming out and saying, you know what, we're spying on you. It's like washing dishes. And, you know, I'd be concerned too, but I'm in there. I know it's for your own good. I mean, man, this is bone-chilling when you know he's doing everything he can to shut this country down.
Well, I mean, a primary portion of that program is the Insider Threat program, which is all about preventing insiders, whistleblowers, from revealing government malfeasance. So it's not just about spying on the American people, it's about spying on those that would reveal wrongdoing on behalf of the US government. But now the new dimension to it, which has been developing over the past few days, is the former NSA chief Michael Hayden's comments a few days ago. He basically came out and said that people who oppose NSA mass surveillance, people who support Edward Snowden, are either cyber terrorists or Al-Qaeda sympathizers. He said that if they can't create great harm to .mil, who are they going to go after? Who for them are the World Trade Centers as they were for Al-Qaeda. So he's basically saying those who oppose NSA mass surveillance, those who support Edward Snowden, are akin to Al-Qaeda, and they're going to carry out attacks like Al-Qaeda. And then he's on CBS Face the Nation yesterday saying not if, but when the next terror attack happens, that's when the NSA is going to be justified. That's when they're going to aggressively put into...
Stay there. Do 5 more minutes with us. Stay there. I want you to finish up that thought, because 2 + 2 = 4. They get more terror. They get more power. Who's behind the terror?
Now you can watch The Alex Jones Show live as it happens at Infowars.com/show.
You'll find links to all of our content there and a free 15-day trial for Prison Planet TV.
More than 60 movies and documentaries all in one place at Infowars.com/show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Watson joins us from the UK, breaking down our top story so far today up on Infowars.com. Official embassy attack threat had no basis in fact. McClatchy newspaper is reporting that as well. In fact, they broke it, and then Drudge picked up our story that carries it with further analysis. But going back to Paul Watson, you were getting into Hayden, and we have that clip, actually, In fact, maybe we should cue that up. Michael Hayden says that if there's any more events, they will expand more power. They've already got the total grid in place. They've already got the total grid in place. And then now they're just going to roll it out to you, each event saying, see, it's for your own good. And, oh, we stopped this attack. Oh, we stopped that attack. And they've been caught staging events or putting out fake terror alerts. This is elementary. We take your rights when bad things happen. So bad things are going to happen. Gee, who do you think's behind it? Who has the motive? Who has the history? Who's done it before? Who has the capacity to do it? I mean, this isn't even 2 + 2 = 4. And it's just so outrageous. And then we sent Leanne McAdoo out, one of our Infowars Nightly News reporters, twice in Austin. And the majority of people said, I want to be spied on. I want to be watched. Now, it's always in trendy areas. You go to working class areas or even wealthy areas, people are smart. But if it's trendies, it's over, folks. They believe, because it's Obama. They say, just like Obama said, hey, trust me, it's me. Unbelievable. And he has such a history of lying. Plus, he's a puppet. I mean, Watson, this is amazing. What do these people think?
I think, like you said, they're rolling it out in the open to justify it. Remember, they've had it since the early 90s. They've had Echelon. You were talking about it back in the 90s. There's a BBC article from 1999 which says, every international telephone call, fax, email, or radio transmission can be listened to by powerful computers capable of voice recognition. They home in on a long list of keywords or patterns of messages. And that was Echelon Spy Network revealed November 1999. So it's everything that they say they've got now. It was revealed, 14, 15 years ago.
And the only reason Snowden's in trouble is because he has moral authority, because he's in the government, according to the sheeple. He's in trouble for saying it's bad, not for breaking any secrets.
Exactly. And now Hayden, as I said before the break, this was his quote from this bipartisan policy center speech. He said that Snowden's followers were nihilists, anarchists, activists, lulsec, anonymous 20-somethings who haven't talked to the opposite sex in 5 or 6 years. So polls show that about half of Americans actually oppose this NSA surveillance, yet Hayden is characterizing them all as basement-dwelling losers who are just messing around on the internet. So he denigrates them in that sense, but then he goes on to equate them to terrorists in another sense. So now we've got the whole process about anyone who opposes NSA surveillance is with Al-Qaeda, even as they send the weapons to Al-Qaeda in Syria. And now Hayden, as he said, is all over CBS saying there's going to be an attack. And when it happens, all you complained about the NSA are going to be shut up because we're going to put this into action.
Watson, let's be honest. Neither you nor I, we don't have wives or girlfriends. Come on. I mean, we're basement dwellers.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jimmy Carter, Glenn Greenwald, Daniel Ellsberg, they're all just, 16-year-old basement-dwelling kids on the internet, I guess.
All right, great job, Watson. We'll get more from you as it unfolds and breaks at Infowars.com. We're going to go out to break here with Hayden. This is the former head of the NSA making some of his sniveling, degenerate comments. I think he's the one that can't pick up any women. Let's go to that clip.
It may be useful for transparency.
You think women would touch that guy?
For confidence. But let me tell you, all right, looking through your windscreen when you lay this on, it just looks like more thorough oversight. Okay, when you're looking in your rearview mirror after the next successful attack, this runs the danger of looking like bureaucratic layering.
If I saw him, I'd run.
Now you can watch the Infowars Nightly News streaming live as it happens for free.
Check it out at Infowars.com/show.